After the honey sesame. This is the honey sesame chicken. And then this is like the Beijing beef, I think. So the honey sesame just tastes like orange chicken. And this is the Beijing beef, I think. This is good. So I've been doing a lot of spring cleaning, and I was trying to get rid of some clothes, but I don't know, it's just like good quality clothes is like really hard to like come across now, like things that don't be snapping off and breaking so easily. So I just decided to keep all my clothes. I was trying to do spring cleaning, but like there was nothing to clean. Like I thought it was gonna be harder work than what it was. I don't know, I just cleaned my room like regular. And I know you're supposed to get rid of like stuff that you don't use or need or anything, but in this economy now the only thing that I do need to do is just like change my winter clothes from my summer clothes, or to my summer clothes. But I've learned way too many times with like Maryland weather specifically, you can't trust it. My friend actually made the mistake of changing her like wardrobe too soon, and now like that it's cold, she doesn't have like her coats or jackets anymore. I'm like, so I'm just waiting for it to be like 70 for a week in a row, and then I'm gonna take out my clothes. You know, it's so crazy because like, so the cherry blossoms, I went to the cherry blossoms on Thursday, and this was kind of the first time like I planned something very like well planned, so I'm kind of like proud of myself, because I was like, okay, if I'm gonna go see the cherry blossoms and I have the capacity to go on a weekday, I'm gonna go. So I went on Thursday, and then from Friday to now, which is Sunday, people have been posting nonstop, like on all platforms, like Instagram and even TikTok, like how crazy Washington DC is right now. Like I think all the metros are like blocked off. There's like hours of traffic. There's so many clusters of like crowds and people. I did not experience any of that. And I am so like, I really outdid myself this time. And I feel like I really enjoyed it before people like got to it. So yeah, I've been thinking about like kind of going into budgeting, like making videos, like, or talking about how I budget my money. Financial literacy is so important. So today I'm gonna go to Sprouts on a budget, and I'm just kind of like gonna go kind of like explain the way that I buy groceries on a budget. Like, first of all, I don't like to budget, obviously. Like, obvious examples is not driving unless I need to, not going out unless I need to. I don't go out unless something really catches my attention and I'm like, okay, I want to do that. Also, my biggest flex is I don't have subscriptions. Like, I don't pay money for streaming sites. I don't even have an Amazon account. I also don't do a lot of online shopping. And I think same thing that I've kind of always shown is that I don't really eat out like this. Like, this is kind of like, I would consider it like a luxury, even though it's just Panda Express. Like, I just spend most of my money on like groceries and don't go out throughout the week. Something that I have been working on is reminding myself that I'm still young and that I have to like live life and go out and experience things. Like it's not all about like responsibilities. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay, we're gonna open my fortune cookie, which the last time I got Panera, I did not get a fortune cookie, and I was like heartbroken. Oh, I guess you're not supposed to see the fortune cookie. But like I said, these messages are always exactly what I need to hear. So if you want your fortune, go to Panda Express. This is also my first time wearing Converse in a while. And that's kind of what I also realized, like, when I was, like, digging through my stuff. And I was like, I always buy new clothes when I barely use what I already have. So I've been just kind of, like, recycling a lot of my old stuff. We're going to the bathroom. I was supposed to come with, like, an idea, not even a list, an idea of what I needed to get, and of course I didn't even do that. So we're just gonna look around. I don't know if I should get this one or this one. I'm gonna get this one. Oh my gosh, look at what I found. I'm gonna get this, and I'm putting this one back. Okay, so that's $8. The most important thing for me is to get whole foods, so whole vegetables, whole fruits, because of how versatile they are. You can kind of do like so many things. There's so much versatility. Instead of like buying one ingredient just to do like one single recipe, why not get something that you can use for like 10 different recipes? So I'm gonna get 3 oranges. Okay, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna get 2 for $3 of the navel instead of the Cara 3 for $5. So, just because I don't really eat a lot, I realized that it was a better idea to just kind of get like fruits and vegetables that are like very unripe, because by the time I actually am gonna use them, they're like ready. I think that one of the hardest things for me specifically is like kind of know what I'm craving, because there's certain periods like where I just don't be wanting to eat anything specific, which makes it hard when I'm like, okay, well, what do I want to eat? So I've been recently juicing, so we're gonna get some ginger. When you're getting ginger, the smaller is always the better. And some lettuce, beets. With mushrooms, anything that says like Mother's Harvest or like has like a lot of different ones, that's normally the one that I get. So 2, 3 for $5, and the green ones that aren't ready yet. I like these more than these because these are more like nectar, and then these are like sour, more sour than these. 1 green apple. Yeah, I'm gonna get a melon. These are really good for like juicing. Also, when it comes to like groceries, this card doesn't work. When it comes to groceries, also it's like important to know like what are your staple items, basically like items that are essentials for almost every meal. So like for example, tortillas, mine is like sweet potato, except that right now I'm not really craving sweet potato. I tried this brand recently and I didn't really like it. Another staple for me is like peanut butter, but of course I don't. So like for example, my staples, I normally don't even have to like repurchase them until like maybe like 3 weeks. So it's like a 3-week cycle. I've also been craving ice cream. I think I want this one. So 2 staples for me are gonna be rice paper and noodles. This one's my favorite peanut sauce. I buy fruits bi-weekly, if not weekly, and then like my staple foods, I buy them like maybe every 2 to 3 weeks, and that's really good for like grocery shopping. So it's been a really long time since I've like wanted or craved pasta. Like I used to be a really big pasta person, but not anymore. Udon rice noodles are my favorite ones. Okay, so now we're gonna check out and see how much everything was. I've also been craving snacks, so I'm gonna get some of this. And I'm actually gonna try these, which I've never had before. I can relate to Hello Kitty. The balance is 98. So that's personally why I don't do budgets, because like you never know how much like you're actually gonna spend, because at the end of the day, like, you know, unexpected expenses might come up, or just like, you know, prices go up, stuff like that. So budgeting for me just never really worked, but the idea still stays the same, because with all those groceries I can come up with like 50 different recipes, probably more. If I'm in a super like I really can't see my way out kind of situation, I'll probably go to like Lidl's, or probably not even buy organic. But this video is kind of for those who kind of want to financially, I don't know, just like be aware of your spendings. I'd rather spend $100 like bi-weekly on stuff like this, but guess what, you're never gonna see me in a hospital. I've never been admitted into a hospital before, and of course, like, yeah, but your health is an investment, not a liability. And I feel like that's what a lot of people miss at the end of the day. Like, when it comes to your health and being able to take care of yourself and just like investing into yourself, like I personally would pay any kind of price to take care of myself. And I don't know, it's just like, you matter, what you eat matters, what you consume matters. And also, it's just like eating healthy, eating good, like all of that is just gonna help into your well-being. It's gonna help your body function as best as possible. Like, your body isn't like microwave food, processed food, like any kind of thing. Like, it's eventually gonna catch up to you. And it's very important to start now. Like, I've always been very serious about my health, especially seeing like the adults in my family just not like care about themselves, or like, you know, like not even try to fight conditions like obesity or diabetes. And that past, my phone died, but I don't know, I hope you learned something from this video. I love you, and take care of yourself.